Greetings, we are in the second day of Future AI Summit 25. We have a valuable guest, Caleb Isaacs from TAKK, the creative director of the company. Hi Isaac, welcome.
Hello, very, very glad to be with you today.
How is your opinion regarding Future AI Summit 25? We are here at Beşiktaş in Istanbul. We can see the Bosphorus from our view right now, virtual. Yeah, I would like to get your opinion regarding Future AI Summit 25.
It's fantastic. What an amazing event to bring lots of people together that are excited about the future and how we can make something matter in the future and use our skills to actually benefit people. I feel like something that I've learned from being here is that everyone wants to contribute, and that it's not about building crappy tools to make simple things a little bit better. It's like transformative. So I think I'm really optimistic about this. It's very exciting.
It's great to have you here. I would like to ask you a couple of questions regarding TAKK and Future AI Summit 25 and AI, of course. The first question is that how is AI changing the way creative teams especially approach design, branding and storytelling, and of course agencies like TAKK?
Yeah, I mean, of course it's changing everything, but I think it's changing everything slower and more different than a lot of, I think for many people that are really focused on AI, there's quite a large disconnect between people that are experienced creative professionals that have been doing design or whatever discipline that is for a long time. I think that it'll take longer than I think lots of more technical people think for these technologies to really become integrated to the more experienced parts of the industry. Because the people that are experienced in the industry have been solving these challenges without these tools for a long time. But I think there's a really interesting opportunity for lowering the lower point of quality and production of these things, where suddenly concepting can be done so much faster, and we can get a good percentage of the way using these tools for people that are not so very experienced in the areas that they're trying to do, which I think is really useful because it means we can get to the point of production of making something useful a lot quicker than we could in the past. I don't see these things as being machines that do our jobs for us. They just but they can really help us get faster, and they can help us to get through the parts of the jobs that I hate doing. So there's a real victory in that, and I think it'll be interesting to see how this changes.
We gotta find something to benefit from AI in every opportunity that we can have, right?
In our team, we think of it as a tool. It's not a shortcut. We think if we want something average, you can automate it. But if we want something really meaningful, we want to be, at TAKK at least, we're trying to be very intentional in the way we use our tools, so we don't just subcontract out our thinking. So we use AI to help us brainstorm, but we use it sort of second order. So we think, okay, what is the problem we're trying to solve, the thing we're trying to do? We start with ourselves, and then we use AI to try and expand our thinking and to open up new things and to give us a boost. But we try and start from the point of our own brains. I think that's quite an important principle as well.
My next question is that, what's your perspective on the balance between human creativity and algorithmic contribution in brand experience design?
Yeah, well, this is super tricky because this is the question, right? This is the question. I don't believe. People may argue me on this, but I don't see any evidence that these things are creative yet. I don't see them as creative. I see them as an averaging. I used an example in the talk today of if I ask generative AI to give me a picture of a dog, it crunches the millions of images of dogs that it's ever ingested, and it spits out something that's kind of original, but it's like an averaging. It's not actually necessarily creative yet, but we probably will get there to the point where it can actually come up with things that are truly creative. But right now we're not there, and I think we need to be quite mindful of that the human element is driving it, and the human element is what we do it for. So I think there's no point, we should be very mindful of that. It's for us. We are using these tools for us. So yeah, I mean, I'm going all over the place there, but this is going to be the question of the next 10, 15 years, I think, for anyone working in the creative industries, where the lines are. I try to think of it as dials, how much human, how much machine, and we try and figure out things. But the ultimate takeaway is that it's for us. It's not about the technology. It's for us. It's to do a job. So I think that's the important thing.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
We were here with Caleb Isaacs from TAKK, the creative director. We'll be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.